Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to have you here. I'm Judy Isles. I'm with the Papa John Center for Entrepreneurship, so welcome to the ISU Economic Development Core Facility. This is the home of the Papa John Center for Entrepreneurship, and this is where our SciStarters team has been all summer. So welcome to all of you. I think we have in the audience community members, peers, colleagues, educators, program mentors, professional service providers, any alumni, SciStarters alumni, raise your hand. Look at that, awesome. Parents, grandparents, siblings, grandchildren. Who did I miss? Anybody? Anybody fit in a category that I didn't name? A great mix of people, so welcome to all of you. Today is a great celebration. So we are celebrating the people you see, these young, amazing people against the wall. These are our SciStarters for this year, cohort 10. You can give them a round of applause. And we are also celebrating that today is the 10th birthday or the 10th anniversary of SciStarters. So we've actually been running this program for 10 years. So we're very excited about that. And 10 years of what I would call impressive results, or at least we think they are. We have, over the past decade, welcomed 135 new ventures into the program, 172 students, because some of the teams have more than one student. We have invested more than $1.2 million between their stipends, their prizes, and the work that we do to support these students, all invested right here in these students. Countless hours of mentor time, staff time, professional coaching, people that really pour into these students, and we are so grateful for everybody who spends time supporting this program. I think the return on investment speaks for itself. 77% of our SciStarters graduates have either continued with their business, started a new business, joined somebody else's business. Some have gone into what we call the startup ecosystem. They are mentoring other young entrepreneurs. So Megan is doing that within our program. Diana Wright's in the room. She's a startup community builder for the Greater Des Moines Partnership. Some have gone into ventures. So Mason Cook is running his own venture firm. So we've seen these students that have come through this program stay engaged, stay involved, support others, and it's just really, really awesome. I also want to recognize some former staff members who've been a part of the program, many of them who are here in the room. So I mentioned Diana Wright already, who helped with the first few cohorts of SciStarters. Rebecca Runyon filled in 1 year as a staff member to support us. Tom Swartwood in the house, I think. Yeah, figured I would hear from him. Helped in the program. Sam Dylacher, who did marketing for the program for many years, and Grayston Kostelecki, who's in Colorado, but sent his best wishes for today. But a lot of people that have been a part of this program. Ironically, today would have also been John Papa John's 97th birthday. So he created the Papa John Centers 29 years ago. I think it's only fitting that on a day with a big entrepreneurship celebration that we remember John. So happy birthday to John. Happy 10th birthday to SciStarters. Yeah, you can clap. That's awesome. So these things don't just happen in a vacuum. It takes a whole team. And we have the most awesome group of people working at the Papa John Center for Entrepreneurship. These are all of our team members, but I want to give a couple special shout outs today to some of our people that really, really work on this program. So Jean Walsh, sitting here in front, you can raise your hand, runs all of our events and programs and helps with our weekly accountability. Hannah Kirkendall, who is not here, but she helps with all the peer mentors. I saw Bill Boswell in the room, so we utilize our Startup Factory mentor team, also help with our student mentoring. Ashley Sawyer, jack of all trades, wherever Ashley is, way in the back. Documents, paperwork, food, facilities, every little detail that goes into all of our events, Ashley does it all. And Molly, our intern, also works side by side with Ashley to do that. So Ashley and Molly, thank you for your work on the program. And our amazing marketing and communications team of Lindsay Murray and Tim Sheevy. One of them's probably, Tim's got a camera in his hand probably, and Lindsay is hiding down there. There she is on the stairs. The programs, the signage, the SciStarter stories, if you follow us on social media, they interview all of these students. They write stories that the students can share. An amazing job. So Tim and Lindsay, and Tim compiled how many slides for today? 10,000 at least, yes. So really, really awesome. So thank you to all of the people on our Papa John Center team. The most important person, of course, we want to recognize on our team is Megan Sweary. So she was a SciStarter from Cohort 1 and is now our Director of SciStarters and Student Ventures. Megan is celebrating 6 years with the program, which is super awesome. She's very dedicated to our students, very organized, and facilitates the program. I think the students on the wall will agree with me that they all love Megan. Yes, we all love Megan. And she doesn't leave them hanging after this program ends. So Megan does office hours. She continues to connect with alumni. I know some of you out in the audience who are alumni still appreciate the advice that you get from Megan. And I understand, and I now know personally, on the pickleball court, she's quite competitive with the students. So she has many, many talents and skill sets. So I'd like me and the SciStarters to all give Megan a big round of applause for today. I'd like to give a shout out to Ann Wright. Where did you, in the back. Ann is back for a second year as our summer Ivy Fellow. So Ann does personal coaching, but she also teaches in our college, teaches entrepreneurship in our College of Business, and she meets with the students weekly for their weekly accountability sessions. And Ann, we so appreciate you not only last year's work, but coming back this year. And she also does a number of educational sessions to support our students. So thank you, Ann. And she's very invested in our students and loves them as well. And SciStarters does not happen, could not happen with the support of all these people across campus that provide funding or time or referrals for this program. So we have very, very grateful for the deans in our undergraduate colleges who help financially support the program and then also offer programs in their own colleges that facilitate the opportunity for students to actually find their way to SciStarters. And our Vice President for Economic Development and Industry Relations, David Spalding in front, also supports this program. So it's a truly interdisciplinary program. It is the coolest thing, and all of you have been in the room with the SciStarters, to see these students who come from all across campus, very different majors, very different skill sets, and how they share their talents and skills with each other to make not only them better people, but their businesses obviously are better because of all your shared talents. So kudos to all of you. And also within our building and within our community, we have people that partner with us. So in the building, this is the core facility, but the SBDC in particular, I know Leah's back there, provide resources for the students. The ISU Research Park hosts us every year. We take over a lot of space in the building, so we appreciate that accommodation. Our campus partners, Start Something leaders in all of the colleges. We partner with the Student Innovation Center where the students can go make things. And we have a lot of community partners. So every Wednesday during the summer, we partner with our Ames Alliance and our Kauffman Foundation 1 Million Cups program. And these students have the opportunity to go present. They all did, all 14 of them, all 15 students, but all 14 businesses presented this summer, which was really, really awesome. And Story County Community Foundation, I don't know if Daryl Vege's in the room today, but they started a small business entrepreneurship grant program and invite our SciStarters to apply if they are continuing to run their businesses in our community. And last year, one of the members from Cohort 9 received that funding. So thank you to all of our community to support this program. So I'm going to introduce today Vice President for Economic Development and Industry Relations, David Spalding. He recently retired also in another role at the university as our Debbie Raisbeck Endowed Dean of the Jerry and Debbie Ivy College of Business. That is still a mouthful after 12 years. Just retired from that role, but has continued as the Vice President for Economic Development and Industry Relations. Dean Spalding, David Spalding, said yes to SciStarters 16 years ago, and you have provided unwavering support and advocacy for this program for 10 years, and we really appreciate you. He's also elevated the Ivy College of Business to prominence, many awards, in particular focusing on entrepreneurship, which we love. And we sincerely appreciate all you do for the SciStarters and the University all over. So please welcome David Spalding.
Well, thank you, Judy, and this is absolutely one of the best days of the year here in Ames, Iowa. SciStarters Demo Day, always something I really look forward to. I hear this year is going to be the best ever. Anybody from a prior cohort, sorry, this one will be the best ever. And so I'm really looking forward to hearing these students pitch. But you know, it really is wonderful for Ames, for Iowa State University, for the state of Iowa, to have the Papa John Center for Entrepreneurship here. Truly an outstanding group of people, really dedicated to entrepreneurship, to helping our students, to helping our community members really realize their dreams, to start businesses, to create jobs here in our community, high quality jobs here in our community. And we really couldn't do what we do around the entrepreneurship and other programs here at Iowa State without the wonderful support that we get from the State of Iowa Board of Regents. And so we're fortunate to have two members of our Board of Regents here with us. So I'd like them to stand so we can thank them for their great work on behalf of the state. Regent Nancy Dunkel and Regent Kurt Jaden. Thank you. So with their support, we're really able to offer a wonderful suite of programs for our students. And when I became dean 13 years ago, I felt that entrepreneurship was an area where we had an opportunity, and little did I know the great groundwork we had with the team that was already here, the work that was already being done. But we've truly built it into a program with national prominence. Just 4 years ago, this program was named the Model Program, Model Entrepreneurship Program by USASB, not yet, different USASB award, named the Model Program by USASB, the #1 top entrepreneurship program in the country. That was named by a group of educators in higher education in the entrepreneurship arena. A year later, the Global Consortium for Entrepreneurship Centers named this center the #1 entrepreneurship center in the world, right here in Little Ames, Iowa. Isn't that incredible? And that's really thanks to the great work by Judy Isles and the whole team here who make this program what it is. And so Judy mentioned how I was on board for SciStarters from the beginning, and this was really a great idea conceived by Judy and Diana Wright. And Diana Wright, could you please stand up so we can thank you for your work in getting SciStarters off the ground? Thank you, Diana. Great to acknowledge her as we reach 10 years, and amazing that somebody who she mentored and supported in cohort #1, Megan Sweary, now runs the program. And I like to talk about this program being the best damn entrepreneurship program in the world, which we truly are, which has been validated by outsiders. And we got some more wonderful validation just earlier this year when USASB named us the top student accelerator program in the country. And that's this SciStarters program that was named the #1 student accelerator program in the country. Isn't that incredible? Megan Sweary, thank you for your leadership of this outstanding program. Thank you, Megan. So love the Papa John Center, love the program, love the students, looking forward to #1. Let's go. Megan.
Well, thank you. Now we're all fired up. I love it. For everybody who's standing, there are some seats sprinkled throughout. Please feel free to come on in, get comfortable, because we've got an hour of pitches, so you don't want to be standing in the back. Come find a seat up front. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I'm going to give a little overview of what the SciStarters program is. It is an 11-week program where these students dedicate their summer to growing their businesses. So they forgo a traditional internship or other fun summer plans and dedicate their time to growing and building a business or scaling one that already exists. Like Judy shared, we have students from every college, so they have very diverse backgrounds. Many of them come in feeling like they don't know business, and they learn quickly that they do. They do know what they're talking about, and they help each other as they go throughout the summer. They do a lot of learning together, and they really don't need a business background to start because we give them everything that they need throughout the summer. So one of the main things that we offer is the education sessions, which would not be possible without all of the people that help put those on. So I'm going to give a shout out a little bit later, but extra appreciation for everybody who helps with that. We give them accountability. So at the start of the summer, every student sets goals for themselves for what they want to accomplish in their business. And then our team meets with them weekly to hold them accountable to those goals, kind of hold their hand, while also mimicking what it feels like to be your own boss and teaching them that skill set so that when they leave us, they're ready to launch and be their own CEO. We also have mentorship as a big core part of the program. So there are both professional mentors or people who are in either their industry or have area that they are a professional in that that person needs help with. And then we also have peer mentors. So those started a few years ago, and we have so many amazing alumni who want to give back, want to get involved, who act as a peer mentor for the students throughout the summer as well. We give them space to work out of, so they spend the summer in this building with us. We have some co-working space in our office, as well as a bunch of conference rooms and Zoom pods throughout the building. And we also give them funding. So students get $6,500 over the course of the summer, or $13,000 if they're a team. And that comes to them in 3 stipends, and that's meant to help them launch their business, be some seed funding, and also keep them afloat as they dedicate themselves throughout the summer to spending time working on their business idea. And then most importantly, they become a part of this really amazing community of SciStarters. Every single year, we do alumni awards, and we're going to talk about those later too. But every year I read through these applications, and I am just blown away by the quality of all of the alumni that are a part of our network. These are people who are serial entrepreneurs, they're building businesses, but most importantly, they're humble, they come back, they give back, and they are excited to help the next group of people be successful. So we do all kinds of community events together. We play pickleball. That's where the reference was. We do lunches together. I host a class in the fall that they can continue working on their business idea in. So continue to find ways to continue to grow the friendships that they have and create the support system between them. So now I want to give shout outs to everybody who helps put on this event, because like I said, truly SciStarters would not be possible without all of the people who volunteer their time and expertise to be a part of it. So first I want to give a shout out to all of our mentors. If you were a mentor, can you just wave your hand for me? Thanks for being here. Next, I want to give a shout out for all the educators. So during the summer, every single day of the week, we do 1 to 3 education sessions, and we cover everything from 101, like business model canvas and customer discovery, and then go through more advanced topics like paid marketing ads and legal and accounting, everything that they need, hopefully giving them a full toolkit. And there's no possible way I could know everything about all those topics. So I'm very grateful for all the people that say yes every year and come back and lead us and spend time with the SciStarters. So if you were an educator, can you raise your hand, please? Thank you all very much. We also have some professional services. These people volunteer their time for free to come and spend one-on-one time and answer some of those questions that can be really intimidating and stop somebody from starting a business. So if you did professional services for us, can you please raise your hand so we can give you a thank you as well? And then I want to give a special shout out to our peer mentors. As always, you guys show up and show out. I appreciate all of the support that you always have. Every year I put an ask out to the alumni of how they would like to get involved. And every year I have more people who want to be peer mentors than we have people to mentor. I have more education session ideas and ways for them to get plugged in than we have room for. So thank you to our alumni. You guys are truly the best. And then lastly, I want to give a shout out to Cohort 10, or as they like to call themselves, Cohort X. You guys have made this summer absolutely fly by. I cannot believe that we are at Demo Day already. I hope that you take time today to pause and recognize all of the growth that you all have made, because I am just blown away by how much you guys have grown throughout the summer. For those of you who don't know Cohort X, this group is very competitive. That would be like their #1 personality trait, but in a good way. They push each other. They have a ton of fun together. They're the first people to hype the other person up. On Mondays, we get together and we do high, lows, shout out, and asks. And every week, this group had tons of shout outs for each other and others. They're really great at taking feedback and giving feedback to each other. And I have been really impressed with the way they have just, when I challenge them with something, they take the challenge head on. Their table displays are phenomenal. They all have impressive websites and social media channels. They've done paid ads already. So this group has just taken everything that they've been given and run with it. And I just appreciate how hard you guys have worked this summer. So before we get to hear all their great pitches, I'm going to give you some previews of what we have at the end of the program. Every year we have alumni awards. So this is for alumni who have made progress in their business, and we give away $2,500 awards to recognize the work that they continue to do. So we'll announce those at the end of today's presentation. We also have an award from an alumni. So Clayton Mooney was in the first cohort with me, and he has started an award for somebody in the current cohort who is growing in public, and so that'll be announced at the end as well. So fun to see an alumni giving back to the program in that way. We also have a Ted Bear Award. So Ted was a part of the original team for SciStarters, and I was privileged enough to get to meet with him one-on-one when I was a SciStarter. He was a great supporter, and so we honor a SciStarter and a supporter of the program who exemplifies who Ted was as a person. And we have one more surprise for all of you. We have 5 mystery judges in the audience today. And so there will be 5 awards giving out to Cohort 10 for the 5 best presentations of the day. So no pressure. You know your pitches. You'll be great. But there is a little bit of extra something for you at the end. And I want to say a special thank you to Kurt and Kristen Jaden, who makes that award possible. So thank you for giving to the program and helping us support those mystery judge awards.